Take this opportunity to invite Indian travelers to come to South Africa and to experience the beauty of our country. We are here in Chennai as South African tourism, bringing about 41 exhibitors from South Africa to meet tour operators in India to introduce new exciting itineraries and products. We are doing this roadshow as South African tourism in Chennai, in Delhi, and in Mumbai as part of our efforts to promote Destination South Africa in India. We had about 99,000 travelers from India to South Africa in 2019, pre-COVID, which dropped to 79,000 in 2023 because of COVID. We are now at 80% of our pre-COVID numbers. We are targeting to achieve our pre-COVID numbers of 99,000 by the end of this financial year. We have introduced now in India a new visa processing methodology whereby visas now to be issued in India takes a maximum of 3 days. We have appointed what we called trusted tour operators in India, where as a traveler, you submit your documents to the tour operator to take 3 days for you to get the visa. We are encouraging a lot of tour operators in India to be part of the trusted tour operators scheme. We've brought in this roadshow a lot of exhibitors. We've brought in this roadshow SMMEs. We've brought in this roadshow a number of provinces as part of our efforts to promote tourism in India. We are in discussion with airlines to encourage them to introduce flights to India. We have South African Airways that are part of this roadshow that are exploring the opportunity of introducing flights to India. You will hear more and more our campaign in India that talks about more and more that South Africa have to offer. We have a big focus on MICE, incentive travel. We have a big focus on leisure. We're going to be taking a lot of opportunity on the sporting. As you know, that South Africa will be hosting the Cricket World Cup, focusing a lot on Bollywood, focusing quite a lot on the adventure. As you know that India is the biggest consumer of adventure, but we're saying as a country, as a destination, we've got more and more to offer, more than just wildlife, big in adventure, beautiful wine, beautiful food, beautiful landscape, the diversity of our culture. Lastly, as you know, what connects us with Mahatma Gandhi, with Mandela, we've got a very strong relationship as a country. So I really want to welcome Indian travelers to travel to South Africa in numbers and experience what South Africa has to offer. Dhanyawad.
Thank you.
From the information that we have, it depends. But most travelers from India and South Africa, they stay about 12 days, plus minus 12 days on average. But it depends. You can stay more if you want.
You're asking the duration of the visa.
Duration of the visa.
Right? Okay, so it depends on the stay. It depends on the number of days you are going to the country for. So if you're going for 25 days, your visa will be for 25 days. If you're going for 40 days, your visa will be for 40 days. So it's from your date to departure plus minus 5 days is what they give you, keeping an account like
You said that for fund documentations, what is the amount you are expecting in that fund documents? You mean that amount you are asking for processing visa,
Yeah.
need some fund documents, no? What amount you are looking?
Yeah, it's defined by the consulate. So please, just for follow-up question on that, you can contact Mitali.
So
Yeah, but it depends on your travel requirements. If you're staying more, of course, it will be more. If you're staying less, it's less. So it depends
there is
on your travel requirements.
there is a minimum requirement that is in place. It varies, but you can check the consulate's website or the VFS website, which will give.
Can you throw more light on that, like the cost factor? It's going to be a standardized package, customized too?
Okay, the trusted tour operators is mainly about visa.
Visa, okay.
Mainly about visa. So it doesn't include your package for traveling to South Africa, your flights, etc. It's about visa. It's mainly about access.
The package, you rent it separately, like number of days you're telling. So is the customer privileged to choose the number of days he wants to visit and stay, or it's going to be a standardized one?
So just to answer your question, two aspects, right? The first one, TTOS, the way it works, and just to simplify it, is DHA gave out an announcement saying you can apply for this scheme. X number of agents applied for those scheme. It was then vetted by DHA, right? Now TTOS works in a way where if I am a tour operator, I will then collect your documents as a traveler and I will upload them for you. So that kind of vis-a-vis when I had to do everything on my own as a traveler traveling to South Africa. So I will then upload those documents for you. Initially, those documents used to be about 8, 9, 10 documents that were required. TTOS, the agents who are now a part of TTOS have to upload 3 or 4 documents, which include your ticket, which include your accommodation, which includes your banking details and your passport details. So that's pretty much it, vis-a-vis all the other documentation that was required. Because now the onus is on the tour operator who is a part of the TTOS scheme to vet everything. And that turnaround time is 3 days, a maximum of 3 days. So that's TTOS. Now to answer your questions on packages, right? That is done by your travel agents. TTOS is only visas. Yeah, so travel agents then package it for you with your land costs, etc., etc. All of that comes into your travel agents come into play. And of course, as a consumer, you can choose whether you want to stay for 10 days or 12 days or 15 days. That entirely depends on where you want to travel in South Africa and what you want to do in South Africa.
How many days?
Correct. So that is entirely up to you. You can visit our country for 25 days if you choose to, but that's entirely on the consumer.